So we all know Lamar Jackson and the Ravens have not agreed to a long-term contract. Been going on for a couple years now. And it seemed this whole Ravens-Lamar long-term contract conversations hit a snag when the Cleveland Browns decided to give every dollar guaranteed to Deshaun Watson $230 million worth. And it sure seems like, Lamar's never come out and tweeted it or said the words, I want the same contract as Deshaun Watson. We are assuming that has been the holdup. We still don't know. That's the whole deal with this Lamar stuff, is we don't know what we do not know. He even pushed back on an Adam Schefter report that he turned down. He got 133 over 3, and then he turned down a bigger contract where he demanded $200 million, and he laughed at that. So we still just, again, don't know what we don't know. And with each passing day that he does not sign and others do, it can make matters far more difficult for the Ravens because it sets a new bar. And what if Joe Burrow, who is in line for a contract extension, Justin Herbert, who's in line for a contract extension, what if those guys hold out for Deshaun Watson money with the Bengals and Chargers respectively, again, run by two organizations that we would not be surprised if we found out their entire cash reserve was kept in a Velcro wallet. It would be absolutely no surprise to anybody that if you'll know if the Burrow or Herbert contracts are done if you hear that Velcro rip. We might actually get the Velcro rip as a drop from now on as a contract watch for the Bengals and the Chargers. But they're going to have to pay.
That's funny.
They're going to have to pay. And everybody's got their eyes on those two guys in relation to Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. And sure enough, somebody from the 2020 draft went first on the contract extension. It wasn't Burrow, and it wasn't Herbert. It was Jalen Hurts, who happened to make the Super Bowl this year and finished second in the MVP voting and was beyond dynamite. And he did not take the Deshaun Watson contract and say, that's my template. I want exactly that. I want every dollar guaranteed. As a matter of fact, not every dollar is guaranteed, but it is still on an annual charge to the Eagles, the best contract in the history of the NFL on a per annual basis. $51 million, richest contract. So he's got that. $255 million total value. That's the best in the history of the NFL, other than Patrick Mahomes. So it's the best in the history of the NFC. So the bottom line is, it's a lot of money. It's generationally enriching money. It is, in some ways of looking at it, the richest contract in the history of the NFL. But it's not all guaranteed. So we here at the Rich Eisen Show have an exclusive photograph of Eric DeCosta learning of this contract. Put it up on the screen. There it is. There it is. Sitting in his Barca lounger, having a beer and a smoke, and point. Oh, I'm being told that's Rick Dalton. Pointing Rick Dalton. That's Eric DeCosta.
That's great.
There it is.
Hey!
It's not Deshaun Watson. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But the owner's been told before, that's my bag on the table and you need to pay it. He did that with Flacco, as we know. But that's it, right there. Where he's sitting there, hopefully watching NFL Network, or he's pointing his Twitter feed. Oh, that's it. That's the contract. Not all guaranteed. How does this contract land in Lamar Jackson's world? He might sit there and go, great. I'm so glad Jalen Hurts got paid. Now, will he sit there and say, I'll take the Jalen Hurts contract? Because if he does, he's got to be sitting there and think, $255. Now, the Ravens can push back, say you didn't take us to the Super Bowl. As a matter of fact, you didn't finish the last 2 seasons, Lamar. So, that's an apple, you're an orange. Or you're the apple, he's the orange. However you want to put it. Not the same. Not apples to apples. But Lamar could sit here and has to sit there and think, if you have the terms and dollars that we showed at the top of the show one more time, he's got to sit here and think $179 million in total guarantees. All right, that's not 230. 115 on signing on a dotted line. That's pretty good. It's not 230, I get it. 126.5 million fully guaranteed by March of next year. Okay. I got it. That's not 230 guaranteed. I got a no trade clause, huh? Okay. Yeah, I don't have that right now. Oh, another 15 million in incentives. Make as much as 274.3 through 2028, but that's not guaranteed. Oh, and I'm technically the highest paid player in the history of the NFL. Mm-hmm. So there is a certain way that I can sell this that saves a bit of face, if that isn't at all important to me, that it's not all 230 guaranteed like Deshaun Watson. My answer to that, if that is Lamar's thinking, and again, we do not know. Nobody knows. Did you hear Lombo said over the weekend that he told the Ravens, Mike Lombardi said he told the Ravens, I want Odell and DeAndre Hopkins and we'll talk.
I saw that.
And they said, we can't afford both. We'll get one. And they went and got one. Okay. So we don't know. So much talk about what Lamar's thinking or what he's demanding or what he's willing to accept. Nobody knows. I guess the Ravens do. And they, as you know, are not talking. You do not hear anything. I mean, they are a freaking vault.
Yeah.
Which is another metric I would think from Lamar that I would like about it from my team, because he's not perfect. And the team isn't out there like saying, well, he missed this, he missed that. He's this guy, he's that guy. He doesn't eat right. That's why he was running into the bathroom in Cleveland. I mean, honestly, this is the sort of stuff, if things go sour, you're going to start to hear, and you haven't heard anything like that. But if I'm Lamar, I'm sitting here and going, well, Hurts' contract ain't too bad. That might be your new benchmark. And it might be something where the Ravens are like, this is workable. I don't know. We don't know. You don't know. We don't know what we don't know. But I'm wondering if the Eagles just help solve a Rubik's Cube here. Would the Ravens be willing to approach this or do this? It's not all guaranteed if that's what they've been holding on. And this is what teams in this league, Eagles left the Haslam family out on the island in Cleveland. That's your deal. We created our new deal. And it's not all fully guaranteed. It's a lot guaranteed. It's incredible. I'm wondering how this sits in Lamar Jackson's world. This sounds good to me. I'll take one of them. I would.
Yeah.
Play with Odell. Be with a team that loves you so much they've kept everything in-house. Every day, something new, man. Every day. You like our exclusive photo of Eric DeCosta?
I was not expecting that, so that was
okay.
Well done.
Here it is. There it is. It's not fully guaranteed. There's the contract. That's the next one. That wasn't like Deshaun's. That could be the rest of NFL owners, too. There it is.
Yeah.
Because Burrow's next and Herbert's next. And if those guys do the same thing that Jalen just did, Lamar's just going to be sitting there signing a franchise tag for way less. Way less. Way less. That's a lot of cash right there.
A lot of cash.
Please believe it.
He got $110 million at signing. Lamar would get $32 million at signing. I'll help you do the math. That's a large delta.
78 left.
That's a large delta.
78.
Come on now. I wonder how this one lands in LJ land. You get more than the entire gym. You get every gym. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.